welcome to the Fierce Female Network. I'm your host, Fierce Masanet. Today is Saturday, baby. Listen. It is Saturday. Have some great music for you. It is February 28th. Course, I do have a life lesson for you. Listen. It is called Susie Saturday. You know, on Saturday everybody is kind of lazy. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Hold on. I'm gonna get to it. Listen, but you guys know I am a certified life coach trained by Dr. Monique Carradine, who was an on-air personality at Fox 32 News. So listen, let me get right on to the life lesson. It is Susie Saturday. So listen, it is just like this. Sometimes Susie can be lazy. Sometimes she's ready to get her work done. Now, this is a life lesson. Stay with the story. I'm going to be really quick and to the point. Listen, so what type of Susie are you? Are you the kind that's always lazy? And listen, are you lazy? If you stay lazy, you're never going to get anything done. But are you always pushing it, trying to get it done? Now, listen, it's like this. It is like this. Some people, I've heard somebody say, some time ago, this was a long time ago, a lot of people believe in hustling, getting their hustle on. But listen, someone brought it to our attention, this is many years ago, that you don't have to hustle for everything. What about somebody leaving you a legacy, leaving you a legacy? The life lesson is this. You don't always have to hustle. Learn to listen. In this lifetime, you have a choice. Either you're gonna hustle your way through life, or either you are going to leave your children a legacy so they do not have to hustle. You understand what I'm saying up in here? So listen, the life lesson is very simple. Now, we get what we learn, our way of living. We get that from our parents, right? So listen, once you learn better, you do better. You don't want your children hustling through life. Leave them a legacy that's going to keep on living. And so that's going to keep on giving. And so listen, there's a couple things that brought this to my attention because someone said this a long time ago about hustling. There's a difference between hustling and someone leaving you a legacy so you do not have to hustle. Listen, when you're hustling, hey, you're working 10 hours a day. Some people working 11. Now, me, I don't like to work 10, 11 hours a day. But then again, also another person brought this to my attention was Darlene Green, who is the CEO of, you know what I'm going to say, Lifeway. She has a slogan on her page on Facebook, and she talks about the giving that keeps on giving. And what she's talking about is her legacy of leaving Lifeway to someone in her family. It is a proven business. It is a passion that will help you. But listen, let's stay with the life lesson. So life lesson is this. Either you're going to hustle your way through life, or you're going to learn to leave a legacy to your children, maybe your nieces or someone in your family. And so listen, it's really a great thing. Another person that brought this to my thinking was Don Rumba, who talks about living benefits. You can leave a living benefit. You can leave a living legacy to someone in your family so they don't have to hustle. So that's the life lesson. Learning to either, now you choose. Now you can, let your children hustle. Maybe you don't want to leave them a legacy. You know what I mean? So listen, it's up to you. But I don't know anybody that doesn't want to leave a family member, your children. You want to leave your children a legacy. You want to leave them something. You know what I mean? It is a good man that leaves something for his children. So listen. I got some great music for you on today, and I got some more things that I'm going to bring up on today as well. So this is Zona, Z-O-N-A. So you understand me? Z-O-N-A, Zona Sims. Take a listen to this.
If you can prove I can trust you, ain't no evidence of red flags. give our time and attention. Make our energy and hearts last. You just want it, God to bless you. Someone to love without an issue. That's when I came to the rescue. Beauty's not what makes you special. I just can't go by potential. Real love is what I can give you. Not what I'm used to. You don't know how I'm gonna love you when I get my hands on you. You've never dreamed of the ways that I'll pay attention to you. So why don't we try some new things? Start with you and me. You don't know how I'm gonna love you when I get my hands on you. She been waiting for somebody to love. Hold it down pound for pound. Communication is the key if we mess up. We make mistakes, but it's easy if we love. She looking for forever, babe. I wouldn't take your love. You gonna love the way I touch you. Never gotta say too much. Roll letters to my love. Rose petals in the tub. So gentle to the touch. Longevity in love. You don't know how I'm gonna love you when I get my hands on you. You've never dreamed of the ways that I'll pay attention to you. So why don't we try some new things? Start with you and me. You don't know how I'm gonna love you when I get my hands on you.
All right. Up next is Remember. Take a listen to this.
Low light, RDS, Rittersville, Fabula.
Remember, girl, why you acting like you don't remember? Remember the times we had. I'm sitting here laughing at you, 'cause the things you do. It's all on you. You know that. I'll be back for you in a minute. I'm outside and I'm handling business. It's none of your business what I do. You know what I came for. Don't gotta explain more. Soft lights, city lights, whisper all your lies. Say my name, say it slow, let it go through the night. Fingertips trace my face. By the sunrise, you'll escape from me. No goodbye, just a touch. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. Louis Hills, number wheels, just to show that she feels. Passport stamped up on the rack. She ain't seen the city since summer way back then. Rooftop dinners, ocean breeze, champagne sipping. Yeah, we living free. Yeah, the world's gone. Can't you see? Can't you see it? Ain't no limits when it comes to me. Best believe it. I'm too high to ever come down. First class flights, baby, never touch the ground. Jet lag got me lost, but now I'm found. Ain't no borders when you run the town. One more flight, one more dream. Going places they never seen. Life's a trip, so let's be free. I used to chase money, now the money chase me. I used to chase you, but now you chasing me. I'm sitting here laughing at you, 'cause the things you do, it's all on you. You know that.
All right, let's remember, remember, remember. Those are some great lyrics. I was listening to the lyrics, which I always do, always do, always do. And he's talking about sipping on the champagne. Y'all know my slogan. I used to always say every day is a champagne day. Every day is a champagne day. And of course, that slogan just means that every day is a special day. Every day is a special day. It does not mean that we're sipping champagne every day. You know what I'm talking about. I remember my younger days, that was my thing. Now, in my younger days, in my 20s and things like that, 20, 25, 26, 30, 32, so that little, space of time, I was really sipping champagne, and I'm telling you, that was just the thing. That was my favorite. It was just my favorite champagne. So, but now, Champagne Day is a special day. Every day is a special day. Every day that we open our eyes, it's a champagne day, y'all. Now, maybe you want to use a different word. I just like the word champagne because champagne symbolizes something special. It symbolizes something special. It symbolizes a great event. You know what I mean? And so it symbolizes celebration, I want to say. So every day is a champagne day. Every day is a bubbly day. And I'm the kind of person I likes to be bubbly. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people with hanchy energy, as some people say, or hanchy spirit. When I say that, because I don't like that. People that zap you, the energy zappers. Some people call it energy zappers that zap your energy. When I get in the car with somebody, and I say this all the time, when I get in the car with somebody, I always reach you for your energy. Let me say this real quick before I get to the next song. I got in the car just the other day. Matter of fact, today is Saturday. This was on Thursday. I was going to the clinic with my mom. She had to see her doctor and things like that. And so there was a gentleman that picked me up. And I'm telling you, I didn't even know he was the guy that was picking me up when I was coming out. And I scanned him really quick. And I said, oh, my God, he's got a real problem. And I didn't even know I was going to be getting in his car. And so I'm looking like, okay. So, and he called my name. I said, yes, that's me. And so I got into the taxi and I said, oh my goodness. And so, usually when I have to ride with somebody that energy is a little jacked up, you just be quiet. You don't try to connect or make conversation because you're not going to land anywhere anyhow. And sure enough, I was very hungry. So I got in the taxi. I was very hungry. And so, of course, I had my little crackers in my purse. I had my little crackers, and I started nibbling on my little Ritz crackers, which I had to because I was getting to the point where I was like having the shakes, so I had to eat a little something and drink a little water. And you know what? He showed his ugly butt. So listen, I've never heard this before, and I'm very well aware of different cultures, what they do. And he says to me, I'm fasting. And I said, oh, okay. I said, that's nice. You're fasting. And so he said it again. He says, I'm fasting. I says, oh, okay. And so I'm like, well, you're fasting. That's your thing. But I'm not fasting. I was just nibbling on my crackers because of health reasons. And then he says to me, well, I need you to put your crackers, I need you to put your food away because I'm fasting. I can't be around any food. And I say, I really do apologize. I'm sorry about that. And he says, don't apologize. I've never heard where if somebody is fasting, you can't have your cracker or whatever you're having around that person because they are going without food. I've never heard that. Now, I've lived a lifestyle of fasting before I got to where I couldn't because of, you take your medication, you got to have a little something to eat. And so I'm like, okay. So now I've never heard that before. And I says, here we go with this jacked up energy. Because even in Ramadan, I've never witnessed that. I'm very well aware of Muslims. I'm very well aware of Islam. And I know because I have had many Muslim and Islamic friends. And they've never said to me, I cannot have food around me. And most of all, let me make this point. You don't even know. Most of them, you don't know that they're fasting. They won't even bring it up. They won't even talk about it. If you eat a donut in their presence, they're not going to shame you because you're having something. So anyway, I continue to, because I'm not going to fall out in this taxi, right? I'm not trying to fall out or anything. I says, let me just eat my little cracker and hurry up and get done, take my little sip of water. Anyway, don't have that energy zapping. He just zapped I'm like, oh my God. And right away when somebody's got a jacked up energy or a jacked up spirit, you just can feel it. You can see it. You can see it before you say anything to them. You can see it. It's all over it. You know what? Because if you're used to practicing that, you know it and you see it before they don't have to open their mouth. You just know, you know. You can see it a foot away. You can see it. You can see it. So anyway, and that's a good thing to have. That's a good gift to have. Some people. People can, they can take a look and see what's up with you. They really can. So listen, I got some more music. Also, before I get this next song going, I want you guys to remember Comfy Earth, Comfy Earth. Make sure to click on the link in the bio and shop with me because I want y'all to get these great discounts, these forever discounts. Make sure when you get to the secure checkout, put in the code FFN, Fierce Female Network, Fierce Female Network to get that discount. So listen, I got one more song, my favorite song, which I love. Sadie Miller. This is Friends. And then after Friends, I'm going to segue right on into Old Sammy and Prayer. I haven't played that in a while. Old Sammy and Prayer. So first it's going to be Friends and then Old Sammy and Prayer. Take a listen to this.
You lose control on the weekends. Said I better not kiss somebody. But why do you care if you're just a friend? We tried to be friends, didn't work out. Too much history to let down. Way too young to be this stressed out. But it's 'cause we talk too much. And friends like us don't touch. It's beautiful, but it's brutal. Friends don't do what we do, but we're just friends. I lost my mind last weekend. Said I better call if I need ya. But why would I need ya if you're just a friend? We tried to be friends, didn't work out. Too much history to let down. Way too young to be this stressed out. But it's 'cause we talk too much. And friends like us don't touch. It's beautiful, but it's brutal. Friends don't do what we do, but we're just friends. Make sense, we're almost at the edge. I guess we'll always be friends. We talk too much. And friends like us don't touch. It's beautiful, but it's brutal. Friends don't do what we do, but we're just friends.
Are you the cure? Or are you the darkness? Or are you the answers to all of these questions I can't comprehend? I need change in my life. I need saving from the dark side of what we could have been and will never be. I'm on my knees. 'Cause if you're gone and if it's all or nothing, pray for me. I've been down this road 1,000 times before. My body's aching and my legs are shaking. I don't think I can take it. I need change in my life. I need saving of the dark side. Oh, all of my hurt, it all goes away. You were here. 'Cause if you're God, and if it's someone, oh, just say the prayer for me. And if I fall too far from where, just say the prayer. Just say the prayer. Oh, Lord, you could have been my only hope. You know that I'm washing my hands, washing my hands of you, of you, of you, of you. Washing my hands, washing my hands of you, of you, of you, of you.
All right, that is Old Sammy. That is Sam Anderson, Old Sammy. And prayer, I love that song. I love that song. So listen, the lyrics are just so great. Let me tell you something. I got to get on up out of here. But before I go, I want you guys to recognize and understand the song Prayer. When he is saying at the end, I always listen very critically and very intensely to songs or even when somebody's talking to me. When he's saying, I'm washing my hands of you, he's talking about washing his hands of whatever's in his life that is pulling him down. Maybe there's some type of, something that you need to move past, and he's just washing his hands. And so he said the reason that he wrote that song was because he was in a really dark place in his life, and he felt like writing the song Prayer was because he wanted to make it, worldwide. He wanted to make it universal because a lot of people have been going through a lot of different things, and somebody reached out to him. Someone in his circle, someone in his community reached out to him and was talking about how the song really uplifted them. And so the song is really talking about, returning to God. He is the cure. C-U-R-E. He is the cure for whatever is ailing us in our lives, and to wash our hands from it. And sometimes we got to wash our hands daily. As we break bread, we got to wash our hands daily. Whatever is holding you down, whatever is keeping you from having your sun to shine through and to beam through, you got to wash your hands and you got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of it. So he's talking about getting rid of whatever is keeping him in that dark place. Okay? So listen, I want you guys to practice it and do that as well. So listen, I got to get on up out of here. It's been a stone cold blast. It is always peace, love, and soul.
You motivated?